We have the same dog. Coincidence? I don't think so. Okay, so I loved this film. I thought it was
Oh,
so
cool.
well written. It's funny, it's current, it's poignant. It was fantastic. But it also was very personal for you. Kind of talk to me about how it was developed.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I sort of try to draw from my own life, maybe because I'm not that creative, but also because, I think I always really connect with people when I'm talking about my family and sort of saying like, yeah, we're nuts, and I think everyone sort of secretly feels like that. It's like, well, everyone else's family is fine, but my family is insane. So I sort of wanted to have a family where it's not just like, hello, Junior, and it's like where it's like families have problems with each other and they have to work them out, and I do think that the sort of, the message or whatever is just sort of like, if you put the effort towards, sort of working out those problems, it'll be really rewarding because, you get this great relationship with somebody you're going to live with forever. So basically, yeah, it did come, and it also just like, my dad looks exactly like Rick, the dad. My mom looks, sort of. I really drew from life maybe a little too closely, and I look like Aaron when I was a kid. But yeah, so we just wanted it to feel real and have people connect to it more.
And I love the way that you portrayed the family relationship, where you can see that it's, messy and not easy, but at the same time, through technology, ironically, we're able to see kind of how parents sacrifice more than you actually think that they do, kind of how siblings interactions are. Talk to me about kind of some of those fun nuggets, and then actual nuggets like robotic language and some of Katie's outfits and stuff for fans.
I love The Simpsons growing up. So it's like when I was a kid and I would like freeze the frame and it was on a VHS and it was all fuzzy. And I was like, oh, you could see extra secret jokes, and it made me feel like I was like, the people who made this really cared, so because I really feel like all the love you sort of put into the project will sort of shoot out into people's hearts like the Care Bears or something. So we wanted to try to really pack it full of stuff, and things to discover. And yeah, there is a secret robot language that if you're a nerdy kid like me, you can decode and find out more jokes, and hopefully feel like the people who made it, care.
Well, and I love that, it's this great animation, but then also have different sequences where we're able to see feelings rather than just feel them, or emoted through the voice. Talk to me a little bit about the style.
Yeah. I mean, that was something that was really cool because basically we love the idea that like Katie's a filmmaker and, oh, cool. What if she's like editing the movie that you're watching? That's neat. But it would only be like a cool idea on the, whiteboard or something if it didn't actually like reflect what she was feeling personally. And I'm glad that you sort of said that, where it's like, it made you, hopefully we could use animation to make it feel more subjective and feel like, oh, I know exactly what it's like to scream like that, or I know exactly what it's like to do that stupid dance with your little brother when you're just messing around, and hopefully it could let you sort of see her emotions and feel them rather than just sort of feel the emotions rather than just seeing them, I guess.
And I think, it's always, there's always some sort of like intangible glue. People bond when they through experiences together, positive or negative, right? We're all just have gone through the pandemic together, or if you've gone to summer camp with somebody, or family trips. For you, has there been like kind of one bonding experience that you've had that just kind of is a marker in your past?
That's a good question. It's funny because it's like my family, we always like, we didn't go on as many road trips as I wanted to. I was always like, let's go to Yosemite, and my dad's like, how about we go hunting? And I'm like, but we did go, we went on a sort of a ski trip to Tahoe, which was like so exciting for me because I was a kid and I was like Calvin and Hobbes, I get to play in the snow. And in that trip, like sort of like you're saying, it's like you have all these memories where it's like my mom got frazzled, and at the time everyone's really stressed out, but my mom got frazzled at McDonald's and she's like, and 3 hot dogs, and then we're like, Mom, they don't sell hot dogs at McDonald's, and we still talk about that, like, and a hot dog, because like, it just sort of was at the time and we all felt like, ooh, this is getting tense, but now we all think it's funny. So yeah, I love those moments and just trying to get some of those in the movie.